Welcome to ReSolve, the series where we sit down with small business owners to get the scoop on their game plan for success.
And how they're going to move forward in this new economy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Annie. Nick, I feel so calm being in this paradise.
It is a great spot, I must say. It's beautiful. We get a lot of visitors here that come from all over. They visit from as far away as Philadelphia, New York, even Long Island, because it is such a wonderful, quiet place.
To me, I feel like this would be a destination more than a problem with everything going on, but maybe you can give me a little backstory on.
Well, you know, we'd had a pretty consistent flow of visitors prior to COVID, and I think for the most part that continued. Obviously, we had to institute, certain protocols. We had to conform to some of the CDC guidelines in the state and the local authorities, and we had to really sort of pay a little more attention to making sure that all our visitors were sort of in compliance with those things.
And tell me about some of the things that you implemented, because I saw on your social media that there were virtual alpacas. So tell me about that.
True, that's one of the things that we did implement. We've given people the opportunity to invite us to like a go-to meeting and things of that nature. We had one company where the owner called me and said, this has been a really tough time for us, and my employees are getting so fed up with these virtual meetings. Would you mind joining us? And of course, us participating in the first 15 minutes of their weekly meeting made it a little more exciting than the usual.
What's next for Bluebird Farm Alpacas? What's going to stick?
Well, I think the virtual aspect, the virtual meetings will stick. Wine tasting or having their birthday party or their bar mitzvah or whatever it is, or small celebrations, instead of doing it in a hall or in somebody's house, they're wanting to come out here because they've now become accustomed to doing things in the great outdoors, which is wonderful.
Sort of what's your kind of takeaway from the whole thing in regards to your industry, right? Is it changed? Is it getting back to what it was? Like what do you see that?
Actually, I think it did change. It has changed over the last few years. It's been evolving. I mean, obviously COVID has had an impact, but even the last few years it's really evolved. Initially, this industry, it was all about the alpacas, and it was all about going to shows, and it was always about having the best fiber and the best breeders, etc. And I think that has started to shift a little bit, and the focus is really coming back to the fiber itself, where people are really focusing on harvesting the fiber and producing things with it. And if you'd like to meet a few alpacas right now, we certainly could do that.
I would love that.
There you go.
Oh, hello.
She's unique in that
gorgeous.
She's very sweet and very gentle about taking the grain. But when you go to pat Ella, she'll give you a dirty look.
I was going to say, she just gave me a dirty look.
Right.
So usually as a thank you, what we like to do is give the businesses a free promo video. So if you got a minute, we'll go and film that. So that way you have something to put up in your site before even the episode's done, and kind of draw a little more controlled crowd,
right.
as you want it.
That'd be great. Absolutely.
Cool, perfect. All right, let's do that.
Well, hi, I'm Nick at Bluebird Farm Alpacas in Peapack, New Jersey. And you can come here to Bluebird Farm, and you can feed and feel and hang out with and do selfies with and even walk some of our alpacas. You guys can go online to our website where you can make a reservation. We are by reservation only, and it's important that you go to the website to do so. So we hope someday you'll come out and visit us. We do book up 3 or 4 weeks in advance, but we'd love to have you come and hope to see you soon.